Welcome back to this new episode of FTB SKY Odyssey. This is episode number 12. In episode 11, we saw this fantastic system, the storage scanner and terminals from RF Tools. But we are done with this and we're going to be moving on. It isn't that we're done completely in the sense that there's a lot more to be seen about this. But we're going to stop right here because we covered a lot, and we're going to show you little by little other things that can be done as we move on forward, but not today. Today we want to do other things. We want to do, if we look at our quests, I want to do this one here, get closer to finishing up this one area. Okay, we also want to collect all this. It's probably just money. We want to do ore doubling, and look at, we can probably do just any one of those, but I want to do them all and have them and check them out and see what they do, right? Because that's what we do. Okay, so we're back here where we have our crafting table, and I put some things up that we need to craft because not only are we just going to make it, we want to test them, we want to see what they do, right? We want to play with them a little bit. So let's see. The first one here that I have, let's see. Oh, okay, I believe I put it, the Macerator. Oh, the name sounds so scary. So the Macerator has 3 flints, some cobblestone, a basic machine casing, which I don't think we have this particular one, and some sort of electronic circuit, which we for sure don't have. So we're gonna have to be making that stuff. So in order for us to do that, we need to make the basic machine casing, which is just iron plates. So we could probably use an iron press, something like this from Immersive Engineering, but we haven't gotten into that. So what I want to do is I just want to use the little hammer in order to make them, right? So what I did was I did that right here. I put them there so we need 8, so whammo. And this is the engineer's hammer, which is not hard to make. It's just very easy. Okay, and now we have these ones, and the casing is just that. So let's take it. Now I put this super cool stone transmutation table right here, so we can go ahead and not forget to put some of the things in there as we need them. So we put it in there, and I'll just take one. Because the truth is that once we made it, we already know how to make it. Now let's see how we can use these things, and that's what's the main thing. So let's do this. Okay, we go in here, we put it in the middle because that's where it goes. The next thing that they want us to do is this sort of rabbit hole. Okay, we already know how to make that and those two, so we can do that, no problem. But these guys, I've never done these guys before. Rubber and a copper cable and things are happening, and a new thing. I thought I could use the hammer, right? But no, we need a cutter. Okay, so let's not dwell on things. Okay, we need one of these ones with the hammer, so let's do that. Because I'm smart like that. Okay, we need that one. Let's take the hammer. Oh, I have an additional hammer because you know why? I got them right there with some of those chests gifted me once, so hey, thank you. So we need that. We need 3 rubber balls, so now we have 6 of those, and that's how we got those. And we need the copper plates. We need 3 because each one makes 2 of them. And now let's see, right here is how I made the cutter. See, the cutter is made with 3 of these iron plates, which we already know how to make, and then the iron one. And then we take it, cha-ching. But I'm gonna pass on it since I already used it. Okay, we use our little hammer and we hammer our ingot, and that's how we got the plates. And now we put this through the cutter, and the cutter cuts it into little pieces. It yields 2 per plate. So let's take those because we need 6. We need 3 in the top. Oh, where is it? Right here. We need 3 in the top and 3 at the bottom. So now we take these rubber balls and our copper cable. Copper is going to be wrapped by the rubber, which is going to give us this insulation, an insulated copper cable. So let's take them because we need 6. We need 3 at the top and 3 at the bottom, and we're right here. That is, what are we making, guys? The circuit. Ching. So let's get our, ooh, we can actually throw the whole circuit in. Yep. Let's throw it in there because we may need it in the future, right? You saw that we did it legitimately. We're not just goofing around here. And we need that for the bottom. Done and dusted. Macerator. Come here, Macerator. Yes! We finished that quest. And let's look at it real quick. There it is. See, it's done and dusted. But we don't just want to stop right there. We don't just want to use the Macerator. We want to try them all. I believe all these things probably need power, as you can see. Also, I read somewhere that the Macerator could easily explode. What if this thing decides to explode on us? Huh? Have we thought about that? Did we think about that possibility? So what I want to do is I may take it somewhere and try it out because I don't want to explode our base. It's just too much happening here. I don't want to have to redo all of these things. So we're going to keep this guy in our pocket for the meantime. Yeah. Wait, what happened to it? Don't tell me that we cannot pick it up like this. This is one of those things that we cannot pick up just like that. All we got back was the casing. And we were not able to throw it in there. So all we got back was the machine casing. Mistakes were made. Let's not do that again. But we can make the Macerator now because we have all the ingredients, I believe. So I'm not too worried. We'll make it in a minute and then we'll put it to work and see. I have to find a space to do it because I don't want it to explode everything. So yeah, we can see why. Oh gosh, these things. I've never really used the Macerator before, but I know that no, I don't know this for a real fact. But now I remember that somebody said we needed to have it picked up, not with just anything. It has to be picked up especially with something. Done and dusted. Next. Okay, if we look at our quest right here, okay. We are going to make the Pulverizer next. You see, Macerator was the first one by Industrial Craft 2. Now we're going to do the Pulverizer by Thermal Expansion. This one is a lot more friendly. I like it. So let's do that one. We need a piston, flint, machine frame, which we already made in one of the other projects that we did, and a copper gear we made before, and the redstone reception coil we done before. So that should be here somewhere. There it is. Cha-ching! Pulverizer, come to me. Because that's easy peasy. You guys can see this is just straightforward. And these ones are super easy to make. So let's take it. Okay, well, we shouldn't have broken down. Mistakes. I don't like mistakes like that because now it leads me to have to do it again. Okay, quest. Okay, Pulverizer done. And the simple Sag Mill. You know, I looked at it, and the simple Sag Mill doesn't look that simple. But let's look at it. So we need 3 flint, iron, ingots, simple frame, gears made of stone, simple. Everything looks very simple. It's like nothing. We don't need to have some scientific thing to do. So there's part of it. So we need the frame and the gears. And these are the gears. Let's throw them in there. And we need 2. And then we need the frame, which we decided the frame was kind of not too bad to make. It's just that. And I think I may just have that set up. Where are you? There it is. Okay, I set it up so we can go ahead and not have to waste time because this is all very simple. Just iron bars, iron, and some grain of infinity, which we have a ton of. Okay, let's throw this one in here because we don't want to forget how to do it. Take one. It may be cheaty to do that, but It's there for a reason. So let's just take this. Number 2, simple Sag Mill. I think these ones we can pick up easily, so I might be able to just put them down. Let's put it here and here. Oh, nice. Do we have any more to do? Yeah, I believe we have 2 more to do on our quest book. So we've done pretty good, right? We got Macerator, Pulverizer. Well, we don't have the Macerator because it disappeared, and that's when we cracked it. We're not supposed to do that. And the simple Sag Mill, which was pretty simple. There's a good upgrade on that. Crushers, we have 2. We have one from extra utilities and one from actually additions. So let's see about doing those. I only want to do them because it sure does gives us an opportunity to see a variety of crashes and or duplicators that we have. So we can talk about. Okay, and right here is the crusher for the recipe for that and the recipe for the other crusher, because there are 2. Doesn't this one look super simple? This one looks super simple. Let's just do this one. This one and this one. And our machine block. Crusher, extra utilities too. Okay, now we know how to do this. Let's throw this in there, and there it is. Let's take it. I should have actually separated them so that they didn't have to be so crowded. And this one, I should have put them in order of how I did them, right? Except for the first one that disappeared on us. Okay, so here they are. We already looked a little bit at the Sag Mill, which I actually like a lot. This is like one of my favorite ones. I like this one because you could actually put upgrades and it will go so fast. And it will conserve energy as it goes faster and faster. And also it gives you an additional little goodie here. And it is easy to manipulate here where you want it to go. And then we have this one here. Straightforward crusher. You give it some power. It gives you, ching, puts the stuff in there. And then it burns the redstone as it's going down. And then it gives you a 2 upwards. It gives you the original 1 or 2. Supposed to give you 2, and then maybe a goodie. So that's why you have 2 little windows, but there's also a chance that you may or may not get that goodie. And then we have this crusher, which also has speed upgrades, which is good because we need to do that. Always on, redstone off, redstone pulse, always on. You put your item in there and it crashes and it gives you a little goodie here, and it tells you how much you're using, and they all use power, as you can see. So let's give them a little connection. Let's connect them. Let's see what they do when they're connected. And I'm also going to maybe throw them in here, see what we get. Let's see what we can see, because this is the way we do things here. Okay, we're gonna put that baby there, that one there. We're just gonna connect them all at once. Besides, the one that got destroyed could have easily exploded us all. So it needed to be off with his head. Just kidding, I'll bring it back. Okay, so then we'll connect that one there, 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 and there, and there. Whew. Oh, that was exhausting. So we'll test them, we'll see. Aha. Aha. Okay, we're gonna need power back there, and I don't think I've ever made a power thing. So let me do it right here. And I just looked up transfer nodes. And let's do this one for energy. Hopefully this is what we need. So it'd be easy for me to move this guy. Let's put him right there. Okay. Nothing gets in the way of our energy thingy. And we're going to set this one to output. So if we needed to send it to different places, it would. But just one is good enough for me. Just good enough. Did you guys see that? This guy probably cannot take that much power. Okay. Mistakes were made yet again. Okay, all these things, they require a certain amount of power to go in, or else they're just like, pow wow. Literally, it made me jump out of my chair. I'm like, what the heck? We can't put that there, so off with his head. Let's see if the other one explodes. Let's just bring it over. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope at least that explosion did not really go. Now I'm a little afraid. Okay, that one is getting the power. You see it up on the top. What about this guy? He's getting power too and did not explode. What about you? You're good. And you're just a case. Oh boy, these guys. Whoa. We're going to have to put him here because he's special with the other one that disappeared on us. No, no power. No, you don't deserve any power. Never mind. You scare me to death. We're going to have to investigate that one. That's Sag. I thought he used RF power. But obviously not. Okay, so we're doing good. How are you doing? Okay, you're not doing too bad. We're going to throw a little bit of cobblestone here. We want to see it work. So we're going to do 4 because that's all we have left. No, 3. Oh no, we can do 3. Off with his head. Okay, so let's put some here. Let's see it working. Ready? It's going. It's going. It's going. There it goes. Okay, it didn't do anything. It turned it into gravel and it should go straight in here, but it may have just gone. Where is it? I'm sure it didn't go in here. I would have thought this would have transferred all the things over. Oh yeah, it is. It's just coming slowly but surely. Okay, remember, we put 16 in there. This is supposed to be like ore duplication, but these are not ores. So let's just get some real ores, okay? Like, let's say gold. Let's just take 5. Okay, let's see. And we'll take another kind of ore. Let's just look for just ores for the different ones to see what they do. Okay, it's still going. And this one is quickly running out of power. 5 more. Maybe we put too many, huh? I just want to see if it does do the 16 or... And there's nothing. It didn't give us any extra goodies. Maybe if it did, I would have to have had another output for this one in our configuration. See, because it's got several outputs. This one is in. It's in the... See, we have... There's the blue. And there's a red. There's a red. And there's something at the bottom too, you know. Maybe I put this in the wrong place. Let's look at it. No, that's the back. Or is this the back? I was to say. Okay, well, it's done. This means in or out. Nothing. All in. See? Output enable. Input disabled. Okay, we're just playing simply with it. So let's just to test them and see. Okay, good. What do you have here? 16. Okay, so that's what he gave us, 16. I'm going to take it. And I'm going to put ores. We may or may not. And we're going to put ores here. We may not, oh, we may not let me do that. Why? Maybe prosperity ore doesn't get duplicated. But this one does. Oh, look at that. Animation. Nice. How are you holding off, buddy? Ooh, you're going down fast. Should have gone with that. Okay, let's see. You know what? I'm going to off with his head. It stopped probably because it ran out of juice. Okay. Ten and 10, and we put 5 in, which means that we could take that powder, cook it up, and get 10 ingots out of that one ore, out of each ore that we put in, that we would have normally gotten only 1 on 1. Now we get 2. Nice. Let's put something else, because since I could not put that prosperity in there, let's bring something that we can put in there. How about this one? Yep. Let's try it. Although we have already some, right? And that was this one that we were not able to put it in. What? That one doesn't go in there as well. Wow. Just wow. Nickel. Let's get one that we were able to do. This one. There it goes. Okay, so this one should now turn to 20. Oh, it's very quiet. 2. I would have thought that if it had additional stuff, that it would have dropped it off right there, right? But it's not doing it. So sweet and quiet. Oh, look at that one, can go in there. Ha ha ha. But it cannot go on this one. That is interesting. So some of them do accept other things. There it is. If there was an additional something given with it, there's a percentage, it would put it right there. It will probably leave. Okay, this is seriously scaring me. Off with his head. Oh my goodness. That machine cannot handle that much power. That much is just too much. Are we learning yet? I know I am. I'm learning how to jump out of my chair fast. Okay, but this is definitely a fun episode, because though the machines do work, something is happening with the power. Power is just not helping. Well, I gotta have to look into this and make sure that these machines are attached to the right power. Well, I just want to say that regardless of the explosions, the ores went through fine. They had no problem. They took the juice that they needed, and they ended up with our black quartz being 10 when we put in 5, and an additional 10 because we had 10 from 1. And let me just check, there's no additional stuff. Although some of them may. This is cool, crystal flux. And yeah, this one, look at this one, gave us a little bit of cinnabar. Yes, cool. So I'll take it. And I thought the machine that we just accidentally took off and lost at the beginning was the only one that exploded, but everything seems to be exploding here. And now that the explosions are just like minimal and they're not like creating a massive nuclear explosion, then I am sure happy that I'm going to bring it back and I'm going to try it out next time. But this episode has gone long enough and scared me enough. And we did see that the ore duplicators do work. So we'll set them up and let them work independently as I learn a little bit more about this. So thank you for stopping by, checking out this funny video of explosions. Oh, and take care of yourselves. We'll see you next time. Bye.